Hey, I'm Savannah. I'm 18 years old, and throughout my 4 years in high school, I was probably the most well-known girl. Um, Well-known for not the right reasons, but don't get me wrong, I wasn't a slut. Um, Almost every day of my life, there is something posted about me over the internet. Whether it be good, bad, indifferent, it was still posted about me. I couldn't go a day without realizing that there's people out there who are really out to get you. And there's not a lot of people out there who are willing to protect you. I think cyberbullying is more or less just pushing someone to try to make them do something that they'll regret. I've contemplated suicide. I thought of running away, not looking back. I thought of disconnecting myself from everybody, only to realize that it's not going to get me anywhere. I mean, high school's rough, but I guess if you fit in with the right people, it's not that bad for you. It's hard for me now looking back because I know that it all could have been changed if I had just said no to something. And to realize that I lost friends, lost protection because of one mistake that everyone makes, it sucks. And if I didn't have the strong family support back, and if I didn't have my friends, I honestly could say that I wouldn't be in this today, making this video. I would be dead. The stuff I've had to deal with has been from calling me fat, calling me ugly, telling me I'm worthless, telling me to go die, telling me my grandfather deserved to die, telling me that I would amount to nothing in life, all that. And somehow in 5 days, I can say I'm graduating high school knowing that people suck. And honestly, I think for anyone to make it through high school with all the shit that I had to take was probably the hardest thing I ever had to do. And if I could change it, I don't think I'd change the outcome because it made me a stronger person. It made me realize a lot about life. But I think I would change it because I didn't stand up for myself. I didn't tell anyone. I waited till the last minute in senior year when I was close to not graduating because I was so afraid that if I did my work or tried to do something else would get made fun of me. And I was literally on the last day of high school trying to scramble to graduate. And it's probably the hardest thing, knowing that I could have graduated if I didn't have to deal with all the cyberbullying. The stuff that I had to deal with was probably the most horrific stuff, and not anyone else in my school ever dealt with it because it was all directed towards me. I'm thankful though that it didn't happen to anyone else like it happened to me, because now I can say that I made it. And I'm afraid that if no one else takes a stand, there's not going to be a lot of more girls who are able to say that they made it. And it's honestly not girls. Guys do it too. Guys get it too. And it's time someone stands up for themselves. It's time someone realizes that cyberbullying isn't a joke. It never was a joke. And you don't think it can happen to you, but it can. And it sucks, but in the end, it's all about how you make of the situation. And I guess that you just pretty much have to deal with it. It's high school. I say it's the best 4 years of your life, but I think senior year you'll start to realize that it wasn't the best 4 years of your life. It just molded you into the person to become and shaped you and made you stronger. Cyberbullying is probably one of the toughest things that they have to deal with because you can't always catch the person who did it. I wish I knew who the people who did it were, only so I could ask them why or what I ever did to them. But then part of me doesn't, because if it was a friend or someone who I thought was a friend, I think it would make things worse and harder for me. I don't know. All I'm saying is cyberbullying isn't a joke. And it's probably one of the hardest things to deal with because you deal with it by yourself. Think before you post. If you wouldn't say it to their face, don't say it to them online.